So, lately there have been a lot of rumors going on in Barcelona about signing a new defensive midfielder and also signing Nico Williams. I actually don't hear about them signing a new striker or maybe even considering playing Vitor Roque and starting him for next season. Nothing has changed. The striker position, I actually believe, is the most important position in that Barca team. And Lewandowski, I don't see him as the perfect striker for us. Neither in playstyle, neither in age-wise. That man is old. Someone needs to tell Barca this. We're still thinking that that guy is the 2020-21 Lewandowski. The Lewandowski that scored 50 goals a season. The Lewandowski that broke so many records. That's not him anymore. Someone needs to explain that to Laporta. Someone needs to explain that to Hansi Flick. And people saying that, oh, Hansi Flick will bring back the old Lewandowski. That doesn't make any sense to me. That man is 36 years old. How does make sense that he will come back to his prime? I don't get it. If Ronaldo himself couldn't bring his old prime back, and you expect a Lewandowski that dances on TikTok will come back to his old form, that's impossible. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, even for people expecting him to come back to perform good next season. Have you not seen him last season? He's in a decline. From last season, he scored, 30 plus goals? This season, 26 or 23 goals? Like, come on. How can the striker of Barcelona only scores 23 goals a season after playing 40 plus games? No, that doesn't make any sense. We need a striker, a big striker that scores 50 plus goals. We always had the best strikers in the world. And I'm talking about them being in their primes, not finished. I'm speaking about Eto'o, Henry, Zlatan, David Villa. Come on. Suarez. You can't talk to me about a Lewandowski, a 36 Lewandowski. You will still be living in the past if you still think that Lewandowski will come back. I don't get it. I think Barcelona should focus about signing a new striker. They should make a striker their priority before signing a defensive midfielder and before signing Nico Williams. And also something I don't understand it. Barca sold one of their youngest strikers, Marc Guiu, to Chelsea. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry, but I don't know. Marc Guiu, I don't know. So anyways, they sold him to Chelsea. The only two strikers left in Barcelona are Lewandowski and Vitor Roque. And we already saw the situation between Vitor Roque and Barcelona. Vitor Roque and Xavi. Do you think that Hansi Flick will fix that situation? I don't think so. I see Vitor Roque out of Barcelona more than I see him in Barcelona. I don't think he will continue with Barcelona. He actually might get loaned or even sold. And for people thinking that, oh, Vitor Roque should start over Lewandowski. Yes, that should happen, but that won't happen. Do you actually believe that Hansi Flick will play Vitor Roque over Lewandowski? No, we should actually accept the fact that Lewandowski is finished. And last season was actually his top season left. And last season was actually his worst season. Someone actually should tell Porta this and should tell Hansi Flick this, because I don't think they understand this anymore. I don't think they even spoke about a new striker this past 2 months. All we hear them speak about is Kimmich, Onana, Merino, a defensive midfielder, which actually also important, and Nico Williams. That's it. While we already sold a striker, Vitor Roque is probably out of Barcelona. We will be having just Lewandowski as a striker, which is not a good option. That man gets paid a lot of money for his performances. Tell me one 36 years old in this world that plays outside of the Saudi League that gets paid that much money. Doesn't make any sense. We're basically having a Giroud that we pay him a lot of money. That man can make us broke more than he win us games. I don't get that business side from Barcelona. Sell him, please. I'm sorry, but sell him. Like, you have nothing to lose. Sell him, keep Roque, or bring a new striker. That's it. What will happen if we sell Lewandowski? We will lose games. We already lost them with him. No one will score goals. Lewandowski don't score goals. He got outscored by Bellingham, a striker from Girona, another random strikers. So Barcelona deserves a striker that scores over 50 goals a season. Barcelona deserves a young striker that actually competes in high-level competition. You can't expect Lewandowski to compete with the likes of Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid in La Liga, or even in the Champions League with the big clubs that have young, hungry strikers. If there is a counter-attack, for example, I still remember that game against PSG. I never forget that game. I don't care. That game is actually marked in my memory. Unless we win the Champions League next season, that will be forever stuck in my mind. Because we actually lost that game because of us. And that's man Lewandowski. Last season, I seen something I never saw in him before, and that's him being that much arrogant. Like he wants everything to be about him. When there was a counter attack, bro was screaming for the ball. He wanted to score that goal. When the team is losing, he will be keeping the ball so many times, just shooting it rather than passing it, just so he can take the moment away from everyone else and be like, yes, I did this, I did this because of me. No, that's messed up. That game against PSG, like I said, and that's counter-attack. When he decided to shoot the ball rather than passing it, that actually cost us a goal. Yes, because the ball got out to a corner, and from the corner, PSG did a successful counter-attack where they actually passed the ball and scored the goal. That's basically what happened. And we saw him last season actually fight a lot of players. Not fight, but actually having an argument with other players about some situations. Missing the ball, not passing the ball to him. Like, brother, I'm sorry, you have 23 goals a season. You scored 3 goals in 9 games in the Champions League. Why are you being sensitive about a man not passing you the ball? I'm sorry, that doesn't make any sense to me. What you gonna do with it? Score a goal? You didn't score it from the first time. Why are we gonna pass it to you the second time? I'm sorry, but no. I think Barcelona should accept the fact that we should start by finding a defensive midfielder, then selling Lewandowski, buying a new striker, and then going for Nico Williams. Nothing of this will probably happen because we are broke. I've been hearing these past years. That's one rule that I still don't understand. Even after reading so many articles, I still don't understand this. And I actually don't understand how that can be fixed. Like, I don't get it. Selling players, we sold a lot of players, nothing changed. Lower wages, everyone is getting their wages lowered. Apart from the richest players, the higher wage players. I don't understand it. Like, what are we taking from the poor and giving to the rich? I don't get it. Like, honestly, I don't get this situation with Barcelona. We should move. Sell a lot of players. Sell Lewandowski, sell De Jong, sell Araujo, players that bring a lot of money, that have higher wages. You'll be free from that. Nothing will change. I'm with rebuilding from zero. Than actually bringing old players or signing old players over young players just because they have experience. I don't care about experience anymore. I don't think anyone cares about experience anymore. I don't like to compare. Real Madrid, they still keep their old players, but at the same time they will start young players to keep up with the pace and the level of other teams. You can't start an old player. You start the game with a young player. When those players can't find a solution to win the game, then you bring the old players with the experience. Not the reverse. I'm sorry, but no. Like, what are we gonna do when there is a counter-attack in the 45 minutes and that old motherfucker can't run? Like, for example, Lewandowski. How can you get Lewandowski to the box before Lamine Yamal and Rafinha or Nico Williams when we sign him? Like, how? They'll be in the box and that man will still be in the center, running like an old lady. I'm sorry, but it doesn't make any sense.